Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. It would appear that goddamn signed up as a spectator. Oh, we're good now.
All right, carry on.
Nice. We don't play for spectators. Oh, what a good day it is. All right. So, oh, excellent. Looks like we're gonna be doing some captain's draft. I wasn't aware before we started here, so let me just fire on Dota TV here, stream, folks. So, team. All right. Hello, hello. Welcome Dota TV to the wise and wonderful world of captain's draft. FPL EU. I will be your host for the evening. It's Mopax. You guys have probably been here a few times. I've been doing some casting, so I always love the European guides. Always bringing up some of this nice little captain's draft stuff. Not something we see too often. Definitely not seen very often on the American scene. And so we're just gonna mute the lovely little Bastion dude. Putting on our hacks here. Alright, so typical captain's draft is going to take out some of those powerful heroes that are still pretty good in this meta, or also you want to take out heroes that are good when there's some counters missing from the pool, right? So they'll get rid of the Earth Spirit, not in captain's mode, and pretty annoying to deal with. And then we actually are seeing, at least I was taking a peek at, it looks like a pretty mean Chaos Knight going on over there on the BTS stream, so I'm wondering if they'll look towards that next. Also possibilities of the Clockwork, Beastmaster. Europeans kind of love their Beastmasters, so I wouldn't be too surprised there. Or as well the Shadow Fiend. A lot of good pulls, and Ember Spirit's really going to make it through, so I'm sure Mind Control will snag this up here. One of the top picks left. A lot of the time, though, you might end up with kind of a weaker pool in terms of, like, let's say, supports. Not too bad this draft. You do have Visage, Bane, but speaking of short pools, there's pretty much just Clockwork and maybe Spirit Breaker in terms of offlaners here. Phoenix as well, but yeah, I like Iron Man's opening up here with the Ember Spirit. Just a hero we've seen teams first picking in the pro scene, and it's going well. So in Captain's Draft, when there's even less counters, like, what's the hard lockdown here? Honestly, I'm seeing like Spirit Breaker and then the Silence from Skywrath Mage. That's pretty much it. Now, at least Mind Control did snag up that Clockwork, so it's a decent amount of control, I suppose. But when you're dealing with an Ember Spirit, you need the big stuff. All right, can't just be a little bit. And they'll go for the Wombo combo. It's a classic. It's the cogs into the Mystic Flare. Very, very typical, very pubby, but also very pro. We see it all the time in pro matches. Then they'll snag up that Visage. Now there's no Lil here tonight. He's not in. Probably still a little bit tired from ESL New York. Finding his way home, you know, recovering from that, you know, that after party we heard all about on Reddit that was just a, you know, a freak show. So I'm sure he's all messed up from that. But alas. Let's take a look here. It's gonna end up having a Morphling game here. Okay, I'm down with that. Not a hero we see too often. And of course, everyone loves seeing Invoker. Fan favorite. Last picks here. Two supports already picked up. They could probably be looking for a mid laner, I would reckon here. Possibly the Viper would provide a lot of space here for the Morphling. I think that would be fine. Maybe they have a good Brewmaster player. Want to get a little bit crazy here. Also a decent pick here. And there's still that Beastmaster, right? Like something Fata style, you know, head in the mid lane. And they'll go with the Viper. So it seems to me the standout pick, so I'm not too surprised. And coming up last year, likely just going to be a support. Spirit Breaker decent in the off lane by himself, so they could try the 4-roll Phoenix. Oh, jeez. What else are they going to do? There's like Chen. The junglers are there, boys. The Enigmas and the Chens. Wow, not too much choice here. Maybe are you looking towards some sort of a dual off lane? Bane and Spirit Breaker don't work too well together. There's not really any of that setup combo that you're looking at when you want to run a Bane. You could. Oh, that sounds pretty trash too. They'll go with the Elder Titan. Okay, someone who doesn't need too much farm. Maybe he'll just be happy if he eventually ends up with a Yule Scepter. Of course, that nerf to the range, it might not be any good on that hero these days. Maybe he just tries to get drums and purchase some wards up the whole time, then just not die. So we'll see the players take up their positions here. It's going to be a Pajkatt Morphling. Okay, I wonder what he's going to do. I wonder if it'll be kind of like a Lincoln Scotty build. More of that hard carry. Go for the hits, or do we get the shotgun? Up against this lineup, pretty tanky. Elder Titan Strength Hero, Spirit Breaker, we all know one of the tankiest heroes in the game. I don't know if the E-Blade will be the answer here. So probably just lots of stats. I'm digging kind of that S and Y I've been seeing lately. Just really bulking up on the morphling. So you build a lot of HP items and then you just morph it all like right into agility when you need it, and then when you don't need it, you're still nice and tanky. So the heroes are chosen here. And we should be getting underway shortly. Looks like they needed a pause there for Titan. Mr. Lollick. So how y'all doing tonight, eh? Guys doing good? And so we wait for the pause. Look at these guys getting all their pauses on to know the drafts. Anyway, I suppose I should mention to all you folks who are out there in Dota TV, we are also streaming this over on my own channel. That's twitch.tv/mobpack. So come hang out, chat, got any questions, got any comments, criticisms, stuff about the quality, everything like that, let me know. So we can get it all sorted out, give you guys a good little free experience there. You guys, you guys enjoy it. Alright, Lollick's back. We are ready to go. Looks like everything is set here. Looks like Dota TV is working. I'm just gonna grab my camera controls. Get them all nice and smooth looking for y'all. Make myself all fancy. Oh yeah, there it is. So we'll fire over onto the rating. They look like they're getting set up here. And it's gonna be Pajkatt as well, or as we mentioned, gonna be on that Morphling. It's gonna be LeBron Dota on the Visage, Slander on your Skywrath Mage, Mind Control on the Viper, and then Cinderin going up top. Only offlane, as I see his stream title every day on the Clockwork, and then it'll be Lollick offlane. I don't think there'll be anyone else here to help out. There's not going to be any sort of a slower stun there. Alright, so he'll be offlane Elder Titan. Bignum on the mid, Ember Spirit, Axmo on the Bane. Looks like Yola Warrior will be chilling down bottom with the Elder Titan, possibly, on the Spirit Breaker. And then Aramen himself on the Invoker. It looks like he's heading safe lane. And it looks like they predicted these lanes, obviously, correctly. We have seen a lot of hard carries start heading to the off lane, kind of to try and dodge and kind of save the lane. Pretty common these days, but it looks like they predicted correctly that it would be the Clockwork, so he's got his boots ready. It appears Aramen is AFK because... Oh, actually, it's Pajkatt pausing, so I'm not sure what is happening. Apparently Aramen's a Titan player according to LeBron, but not today. I have to update the stream title. Let's do my test. Yeah, little test going there. No Terrorblade in pool. Send her in, please. So Battle of the Runes, who's got this one? I mean, you've got the level 1 Soul Assumption if he wants to go for it. No one really stands. Maybe the Nightmare is probably the best level 1 skill here in terms of taking one person out of this bounty fight if they want to, or at least securing... Oh, maybe right onto Pajkatt and steal the rune? There is so much action going down before it even drops. And somehow Pajkatt actually snags that. Alright, that was extremely well played. So we're going to see 2 kills happen already, trading 1 for 1. Axmo appears to be escaping. But Pajkatt did get the bounty rune. I believe he also got the first blood. Doesn't show up there. He did. Wow, Pajkatt cleared up there. So that's pretty much the best possible start for a Morphling. I mean, this is exactly what you need, right? Let's see. He's already... Look at that net worth. 300 extra net worth compared to even Cinderin up there. So, oh, hello, Wild. Well, welcome, welcome. We're in. So there will be the aggressive trial. They want to shut down this Morphling. They won't give Pajkatt any room. Unfortunately, it's a little rough start, considering that's the whole idea. I don't know. This is... I could see this happening. Yola Warrior can put out a lot of damage just with his punches. But it is 3 ranged heroes, right? So in the end, with a lot of those trades, he'll be on the short end of it, and he'll have to rely on his big HP pool. So you can see, they did get down the block. They went for the far left one, and this won't catch it, so good for them. It means the Radiant will not have a pull. And that's essentially crucial. If they have a free pull, then it's much, much harder for this aggro to try and Meanwhile, up top, pretty typical. Looks like Synder's going to try and do a little bit of mana burn, but at least these days it seems like you can't try that old trickiness. Oh, does he have mana? He does not. Oh, he's only level 1. He doesn't have the charge. Oh no, Iron Man! He guesses incorrectly, thinking he's going to go for the TP. Wouldn't have Cold Snap anyway, but... So, nice work there by Synder, and he will make it out alive. He'll salve up, and I don't think... Oh, no, he's aware now. He'll see it, and they're going to get this pull. And this is crucial. This is a lot of levels that was going to Synder. Oh, how many is he going to get? At least he misses 2 of them, so a little bit happier, but... Nice play there by Yola Warrior to make this rotation, and now the Crazy's going to charge mid onto Mind Control. Bignum opting for Flame Grid. He's holding the point, so seeing if he'll be able to get anything there. This is exactly what I was talking about, where when you're playing Bane, you can Nightmare right as the runes coming up. Looks like he's going to be getting a couple stacks on the Soul Deception Fire Door and Axe Mode. He will stay alive. Then the Grave Chill that's going to slow the attack speed. LeBron, but Pajkatt's going to come in, and it looks like LeBron actually got the last hit. And now back to mid, Mind Control. He's the target again. Yola Warrior coming in, gets that bash right off the charge, of course. Bignum not sticking around though for the damage. He's just gonna let Yola Warrior finish him off, and it does work out. So going 1 for 1 here at the 2.5 minute mark. Oh, thanks, Wust. Very much appreciated. It's nice to hear that stuff. I'm liking this this mango up here for Synderen. A little bit of HP regen against the constant harass of the Invoker, and if he gets any... Oh, nice. I thought Cinder was going to get screwed over by the creep aggro there, but they're all pulled over to one side of the tower, so he'll end up getting a couple of last hits. And this is hard, right? Like, you can see he's trying to push out the Invoker. He's doing a good job. Cinder been playing a lot of Dota lately. This guy is... I think he's trying to get something going. You know, he's always streaming off lane only. I think he wants something to have one of these teams. We'll see what Cinder can get done in the coming weeks. Oh, Courier spotted out. I think it's Pajkatt just bitching because he wants his bottle. So he'll get that now. You always got to be watching the Spirit Breaker. Looks like he's getting ready to charge mid. We're thinking about what target he wants to go on. Oh, alright, here comes LeBron. So they'll have the Grave Chill here. Gonna start building up this damage. Oh, Lolok is just totally dead. Going in that direction guarantees death. This is just trying to live as long as possible. Soul Assumption not even required. So now mid lane as well. There was the charge. Yola Warrior right on top of Mind Control. Needs a bash. Can't get it, but Axmo. Oh, come on, man. That's not cool. Just casual. Just the drive-by brain zap. Headshot right there. So he'll pick up the kill. And he gets the ruin. Oh my god, Axmo, please. He's going to have an early Soul Ring if he wants it. Or maybe he'll just stick and try and head towards the Arcanes. We've even seen a little bit of the Tranquils for the movement speed. Lolok. Oh, nice dodge by Pajkatt. Oh, what a player. Is it gonna work? Oh! Okay. Had he not dodged that, the sleep duration would have meant... Oh, damn it. Damn you, Synderen. Alright, looks like Synderen went down to a charge from Yola Warrior. We'll head down back bottom. That dodge of the sleep was so clutch. Because there's no way LeBron lives if he didn't get that. And now in the mid lane, Bignum tries to TP out, gets caught on Mind Control. We got action all over the place here, folks. I'm doing my best. And overall, I mean, get a little bit of a fight recap, just what happened in the mid lane. It's just, you know, it's Viper, right? So a lot of the mids, if you're up against an Ember Spirit, you've probably been in the situation before. You're playing like Puck or something like that. You get tethered up by those Searing Chains, and the damage is, it's just so frustrating. Like, starting to get up, it's only a 12-second cooldown as he gets a couple levels, 10, 8, you know, he's harassing you while he's getting a couple last hits, doing some sleight of fisting. You know what I'm saying? But Viper, he's the anti that. So Cinder now trapping Iron Man in the cogs, battery assault going off, and Slander see on the last hit. The support's all over these last hits on the kills right now. Looks like Axmo is trying to get up to those arcane boots, and he will. Where's he going? Axmo, you better not be going to the Seeker shop. He's just running home. He's like, oh, he bought an urn. Okay, that makes way more sense. So he's just gonna go fill up on mana. He wants to get some action going around the map, and Yellow Warrior's charging top, but unless there's going to be some sort of shenanigans with an Invoker TP. I'll speak to the devil. Let's see, we'll compete. Oh wow, we have phase. Okay, that battery assault though. Okay. That was so well timed by Cinder. That was like a pixel. Man, where's Pimp? I need a replay of that. I mean, it looks like, oh well, he pressed the stun, but the little how's that? The intervals. It's a 0.7 second interval. Like, It's pretty decent timing considering the actual range of battery assault. You gotta give the man some credit on that. Okay, when you look at the interval, it's not that bad. It was nicely played though. Come on, clap it up. Throw your clappers in the chat. Happy little Cinder in here. The man's been playing off lane. So we'll take a general look at the vision here. Dire side, they got this one ward. Or sorry, the Radiant side rather. They have this one ward in the mid lane under Bignum, but it's also matched up by one here. Judging by the times, they should be aware that this Dire one's here. Oh, nice hookshot in from Cinderin. Nice little rotation. Bignum, no way he's going to be in out of this one. As you can see, there are some kills ahead in the bottom lanes. We know Ember's dead, so we'll head on down here. With all getting chased down. Soul Assumption as well. Slander, still has quite a bit of man left and a couple Arcane Bolts to come. Lolik, he's living. Slander chasing him down. Nice stick, though. Stay alive for now. YOLO really needs this bash here. Soul Assumption, there's no mana, no charges on the wand. The Spirit's coming back, but it doesn't look like it'll be for anything. Yeah, nice coddle, Gurg. You tried, Ortizy. One day. Bignum's having a little bit of a rough go over here. 0-3-3 up against this Mind Control Viper. I mean, Mind Control, very powerful player. He's been doing very well in FPL, winning a lot of games. His team's been doing good, the Funfyungs, from what I understand. I believe I heard they are still undefeated on this patch. I haven't caught all the Europe games though, so if I'm wrong, blame the person who told me that. But they're having themselves a pretty good time. That Fata or the Matumba man Ember. They're trying to find Slander here. He's got brown boots, so not the fastest guy. And these tranquils, and they do get broken by the creeps though. That's pretty important in terms of chasing down Slander. Of course, with the first stack they go anyway. Concussive shot to slow him further. There's a rotation coming from the Ember, but I don't know if he's gonna be here in time. Oh! Sunstrike juked! Player, that was a juke. Sleep, not gonna hit on the Pajkatt again. This man knows his distances, so the Brain Sap will clean up Slander. Now Axmo in a little bit of trouble. Ember Spirit is like not deciding where he's gonna go here. Soul Assumption flies out. Oh, he's living. Nice earn. Oh, the copy! Pajkatt. I think we have ourselves a Morphling player. That's a pretty easy pick off though. And now Pajkatt's sitting next to these big beefy fellas. He already hits for 90. It's not too bad. I'm not sure what the plan is here. They're going to be able to get any sort of a hookshot here. Oh, mid-flight. Yeah, alright. Someone calm down Cinder in here, folks. Like, jeez. He's making it look easy. It's no problem whatsoever. Mind Control even head up top here to say, look, Iron Man, we're killing your team. Can you just, like, chill for a second? Sunstrike? Oh, nice prediction there. Alright, not gonna matter though. Probably just did more damage to himself with that. Alright, well, it's 10 minutes. I'm gonna call it close enough. So let's see how the net worth's starting to stack up. Mind Control and Pajkatt both up to around 4,200. There's a play here. There's no Fiend's Grip yet though, and both supports were smoked up. Axmo, this ward making Axmo think this was an easy pickoff, but it looks like he might not pay for it because of those wand charges. Mind Control goes down to a bash. Soul Assumption flies out. Not enough to kill him, as you can see, barely living. Cinder now in the middle here, going to drop some cogs, trying to split up the fight some. But the Sunstrike will bring him down. Cinder trying to back away, possibly get lucky cog pushes. Doesn't look like he will. Nice drive-through bash there. YOLO Warrior knowing there's no turnaround at this point. He's going to be on the tier 2. Nether Strike as well. Teammates coming. Spirit! Oh, he's going to die first. And there's an urn, but they're not. Oh, the Nightmare, though. All right. All right. Nicely played there. YOLO Warrior makes it home because of a nice play by Axmo. And he'll now have Arcanes and Urn at 10 minutes. That's a very happy Bane. So you can see the net worth graph. We've got this heavy dual core here from the Radiant side, but then it's 4 Dire Heroes right in a row, and they're looking to roam together. They want to use this early Spirit negation, right, with the Natural Order. You just want to start fighting at these towers, keeping everyone clumped up, getting the Spirit on top of everybody. And it looks like it'll be a Soul Ring, I assume, into drums? Guess we'll find out. Charge now onto Mind Control. Okay, they're just going to drop the Fiend's Grip. Oh, but it's going to be interrupted by Cinderin. Now the Cogs not doing too much in this fight, though. Mind Control is just in a little bit of trouble. At least it's going to make sure he gets the kill on the Bane. Now he's coming in, dropping the Battery Assault. It's getting a nice couple procs here. Creep not soaking up too much of the damage. Now they're after Bignum. He has some remnants. Oh, Slate of Fist! Does not dodge the Soul Assumption, though. I think he thought about that one a little bit too late. And then the turn rate kind of screwed him over there. So Cinder with a nice double kill. They'll clean up 3 in the mid. And Iron Man will just poke his head down bottom and say, hey, Pajkatt, you're not safe, bruh. Well, Pajkatt will just head home and regen up. And Cinderin is going in deep here. You know, he went for this phase boost builds where, you know, you got to make a lot happen, right? You got this high damage early in the movement speed. And so far it's really working out for him. I'm not sure if he just went for it because he was up against the X-Sword Invoker and you have to deal with the Melting Strike. Because whenever you're dealing with them, it's pretty hard to get last hits, and I'd say they're fairly important. That's the clockwork. So phase boots will help that. It does mean that he can run down the Spear Breaker with that haste aura too. Maybe that's a cool idea. But I like it more classic. It used to be like every clockwork went phase boots, and then a couple started going treads, and then as far as I know, the first one I saw was Ix Mike going tranquils. That's my favorite personally. It tends to lend itself to most situations. Nice ping there from Slander. So using this observer ward, you can see that I mean, you watch Axmo walk in with a ward and walk out, so there's really only one spot it can be. And that one will get cleaned up quickly by the Radiant once they grab some sentries. So looking at this, looking at the net worth, anyone in chat there, I'd like to see some predictions. I want to know what do you guys think. Myself, I'm leaning towards the Dire simply because I think they can use Fiend's Grip to lock down one of these cores, and Axmo's been playing really well so far. So the dual core, pretty weak to a situation like that. That's my personal prediction here. Now, Viper Strike will come out on YOLO Warrior, but look at all this damage. The Fiend's Grip there as well. Cinderin now really splitting up this fight. He's in there deep, but it is working out. Unfortunately, it's not going to be able to keep Mind Control alive, and that means all the damage is gone. Brain Sap. There's just no more rotations yet. Possibly a little too YOLO. Just a wee bit. I think he was hoping the Cog Push was going to break that Fiend's Grip. Charge onto Slander. How many Remnants? All 3 Remnants. I believe this is a dead Slander. Especially because he's actually weak enough that he might think about trying to turn this. Yeah, he goes for the silence. And that's like you're guaranteed that you're dead. At least Pajkatt will get a cleaned up kill up top here. Very deep, had a haste rune. So manages to find out Lawlik. And he's got Midas, but you can see the Dire. After that last fight, it's starting to dip down. Around 1,500 in terms of a net worth lead. There's another trick, you folks. So you can see in Fountain, he popped the Battery Assault. Or like, you can even do it just as you get there, right? Because you'll have the Fountain Aura, and then you'll get the mana back. You can do that with all your heroes and your spells. I know it sounds noobish to a lot of you out there, but I play with a lot of people that, you know, don't tend to do that. And it's nice you can guarantee some last hits. A little bit of harass here. Looks like we'll head back to Clockwork because Pajkatt's not going to die. And... hello? I'm not sure what he was hooking there. I thought it was an Invoker, but I believe I was mistaken. Iron Man also picking up the Midas. And he's actually now occupied the 2nd slot, but Cinderin has really shot up here. These 2 supports are dirt poor though on the Radiant side. like dumpsters here poor. Not too much trouble, you know, he's got the medallion, that's really all LeBron's looking for, and Slander, well, he's got boots. He'd be a little happier with more, but this is where the support gold comes from. So you gotta start getting these towers. So mid goes down, that'll help them out a little bit, and maybe they'll start rotating and possibly head for that bottom one. And of course, the Roshan would be the next big goal. But currently, until you get at least some items on Pajkatt, like your just treads Midas, it's gonna be pretty hard to do enough damage for it. Cinderin, he's got the right idea here, knowing where Iron Man is, but understanding there's not too much he'll be able to do about the situation. So finally, Slander makes his way over the sentries, knowing where that ward was gonna be, plucks it up. And it looks like they're gonna be grouping up for a smoke here, judging by their movements. I'm not sure what Iron Man will be able to do here. Looks like not too much. Where's my Clockwork player? Oh, he's right under my nose. Couldn't see his icon. So they will go for the smoke. Pajkatt's up here. There's the charge. Pajkatt will know this though. Does he have a copy? No, he does not. Oh no, that's bad. Last second, they'll spot him out. But with no man, with no copy available, it's just like no chance. He's morphing strength, as you can do that now while you're stunned. Pajkatt's still living. Wait for him. making his way through. He's starting to run low on mana. He just wants the Midas at this point. He's going back to the creep. He'll get it. And he'll drop. So, big kill. 459 gold. And we'll see if they can clean anything up here. There is a hasted mind control with a mech. So, fairly tanky and Cinder coming inside of this. They might be able to get Lolek and Axmo. But Yellow Warrior will probably get the chase. Oh, no! The TPs! Oh, Flare was on cooldown from Cinder and had no way to chase him. Meanwhile, the supports are trying to deal with RMN here. He'll go with the Ice Wall, but the nice drop there from LeBron. They'll clean him up. And that's a big kill going back the other way, especially for these two supports. That is a ton of experience for them. That's almost a level each. That is insane. Slander actually almost dying to the Forest Spirits, and he will die because the charge. Yolawar, are you going to clean up too? Doesn't have the Nether Strike, though. Birds come. Off cooldown, drop 1, drop 2. Ooh, a little bit mistimed there. We'll see. Now there'll be another Remnant Slight. The mech comes in from mind control, though. You won't be able to save him, but they might at least be able to get a turn here. There is a sleep, and they're going to cancel it. Now the birds are still alive despite Visage being dead. They're on the chase down for Lolek. Spirit's going to lead them right to him. The birds are on the hunt, but there's not much they can do besides get right-clicked. Ooh, that creep hit. Nah, he'll get the drop down. Cinder? Sunstrike will connect thanks to the creep vision. Do these things work yet? Oh, they still don't have the bell? Man, that's lame. One cosmetic hero. Can't even get it working. Poor Visage. So, bots first Ember. Trying to get that farm up. Trying to head towards something like the Battle Fury. Looks like there is actually going to be some action here. So, silence up on the Lolek. Oh, come on now. I wonder if they killed... Uh-oh, Pajkatt? I believe they killed his replicate, and that's why he was saying, oh, come on now. That would be my first guess, but... he'll make it out. And the game quiets down a little bit, you know? In terms of the actual leaderboards here. I'll bring those up and see. See how everybody's all doing here. They'll face it Pro League, you know. Sorry, we're not missing too much, but currently in the EU division, Arise is at first. You guys know Arise. He's a Magnus player, pretty popular dude. He's sitting at 7 wins, 0 losses, and then followed by Mind Control, and then Hook, RMN, also in this game, of course. Uba, aka Ivan, Sexy Bambo, and then Cinderin, sitting at 3 and 1. He's in 7th place, and then from there, it just kind of starts dropping off. So, for those of you watching who don't know what's going on, basically, it's a professional in-house league. Every game, 10 players sign up. And they're all obviously pro players in order to get into the league, or very high MMR, pub players kind of idea. Get vouched into the system, and then if you win a game, you get more points. Those who perform better in each game will get more points. Those who are on streaks in each game will get more points. I shouldn't say perform better in each game. It's consistently. So you want to, if you win a couple games in a row, or if you win against a team that has a higher rating than you, you'll get more points than if your team was rated higher and you lost, just like normal matchmaking. So... let's extend again. Nice little hookshot here, thanks to the vision from the flare. They'll do the classic wombo, and that's an easy pick. So that's something the Radiant really need. You know, keep this game going. You can see that after the last couple of fights and just the kind of map control they're getting, they are starting to gain ahead in the net worth. But again, those supports are pretty far down, so that Lincoln Sphere will probably be the item here for Pajkatt in order to deal with it. And yeah, he actually does have it now, so that'll be a big issue for the Bane. But either way, so whoever's the most points at the end of every 2 weeks, it's a $4,000 prize in EU FPL. So pretty crazy. Arise definitely looking to keep that up. Pretty nice payday, I'd say. So if you guys get good enough playing FPL, this is your cash money right here. So shout out to the Face It dudes who put this all together. You know, Face It Mikey, Quantum, they're always they're working 24/7 to make this stuff go. So anyway, now that the hashtag sellout's over and I'm missing kills. Probably the most important kill so far in the game is Cinder picks off that Ember Spirit, who just really hasn't been able to get much going. We'll head on back top as Mind Control gets annihilated from the Elder Titan. Whew. Earth Splitter. Okay, see, I was going to call it Earth Split, and I was like, that's Leshrac, though. It's just Earth Splitter, guys. Come on. Learn your spell names. The hero's in captain's mode. Just man, I can't believe it got picked first phase at ESL. That was just mind games, man. Crystal Maiden, Elder Titan. No, he's pretty legit with heroes like CM who have that massive magic output. So Dire bringing this back a little bit here. You know, the rating's starting to plateau a little here in terms of the net worth gain, and maybe they'll get themselves the tower. That's a very aggressive TP. Yeah, Synderen has to cancel that. That was like too aggressive. And now that's going to delay the TP in here, and they're not going to realize? Oh, they are going to realize. Pajkatt, he's going to get seared up, but they are not going to be able to get it done. Oh, and that was the Fiend's Grip. It has been used. Oh, that was used in the fight. I'm a retard. So anyway, there's the Soul Assumption. This is turning pretty bad for the Dire side here. I don't know if they're going to get anyone on the Radiant. Synderen coming in on Axma. He'll chase him down, so we'll head back over here. Bignum, Soul Assumptioned up. Slow, concussive, onto Lawlick. It looks like the Nightmare went on to Synderen, so Axma will make it away for now. No mobility items besides the Yasha and Mind Control, so Lawlick will get away. Fight recap brought up here. It's going to be a big EXP swing heading that way the Radiant side. Well, Dire, you were making it happen, and now it's not happening. So the Morphling grows stronger. See Pajkatt now up to 159 last hits, followed by RMN, and then the Ember Spirit only sitting at 79. That is not very standard for an Ember Spirit. Who are the captains for this draft? That is a good question. Let me check here, see if I can. It was Pajkatt drafting up against... Oh no, Pajkatt was the host. I don't think he drafted... It was Mind Control, and then I think it was RMN drafting, actually. I believe that is correct. All I remember is Mind Control was drafting for the for his team. All right, again, they want to keep shutting down this Ember, and they could be successful here. There's that silence again. He's no way to deal with this. I mean, we might have to go back to that old school Yule Scepter. The Mystic Flare, the hook won't be able to connect though. Nice job there. Bignum dodging him out through the Creep Wave. Now Lawlick will get in top. Probably not where Synderen wants to be. He'll start phase booting away though. Sunstrike will connect along with the charge there from Yola Warrior. Now the Remnants are back. Bignum saying, hey, remember me, baby? Comes in, Searing Chains put down. Now the Earth Splitter. Boom! Alright, Dire side. 5-man gank. That's what you need though. I can't 5 because of the Sunstrike. That counts, right? We're going to say it counts. Pretty much the biggest moment of this draft was that the Dire side ended up with the last pick and there was no like real supports left, and they went with the Elder Titan, which was a little bit odd. I would consider that to be the biggest determining factor of this game. You'll see that Armin actually used the Force Stab himself up at the cliff to try and survive, but the Soul Soldiers will connect. Now there's a charge onto Mind Control, and Bignum's there. This is exactly what Bignum needs. He needs these kills to try and get back in this game and get some big items so he can farm a little faster. Mind Control, he takes a while to go down, but eventually he will. And now with that medallion and almost Aghanim Scepter, LeBron, where is this gold coming from, my friend? We'll switch back over to net worth and check that out. Easy Aghanim's on its way. 950 gold away, or rather 850 I should say. And he's just getting annihilated here. Remnant. Oh, Bignum. Plays. Is that DD? Oh, that could be bad news. They need the Enfeeble. Try and pop a Cinder, and he's going to be blocked him off completely. So it's only Bignum going out, and he doesn't grab it. Gets the top of Pajkatt, he gets stunned up, and he is brought down immediately. Oh, disaster. Cinder now Fiend's gripped up by Axbo. But he actually just has to end it and retreat, knowing he's going to get silenced up and killed anyway. Sleep. We'll catch Slander, but not Synderen. Hookshot, of course, on cooldown due to that miss. Synderen smartly dodging a Sunstrike. He seems just doing a little dance here. He'll flare up. Pajkatt's out of here. Brain Sap hits. There's a Force Staff. They could go for the Force Staff. Yeah, they will. Nightmare. Oh, double Force Staff. Triple Force Staff plays coming out here, and looks like everyone will be okay. Oh, Lawlick. Oh, no. Oh, no, not a Visage player. He's getting pinged here. That's a little unfortunate. But at least he'll have 3 of them to feed momentarily. Just 120 gold away. Pajkatt's been doing this sneaky little play here every time. He gets a remnant, or sorry, a replicate somewhere, and then he'll keep wait for me and farming this camp. He's got the Yasha. I assume. Oh, does he already have the Manta? He does. So. Okay. Almost up to 15,000. He's having a pretty good time here. Okay. All right. This could be a big turnaround. Agnum Scepter completely changes here, and you can see he was going for that level 1 in the invoke the whole way up. So that's pretty crazy, actually. Of course, to be frank, I'm not an Evoker player. I didn't read the patch notes, so that's probably just the standard thing. Well, I mean, I'm sure it is the standard thing if Iron Man's doing it, but interesting. Axel was just chasing down LeBron. I don't think he can get any sort of a kill here, though. Those Agnum birds almost ready? Oh, they are. Speak of the devil. Right over top of the trees. He's baiting him a little bit with Bignum here, but this hook shot. Oh my god. It was like the thread, the needle of not hitting someone. It goes through the Slate of Fist and then past the Bane. The birds are trying to chase down YOLO, but even the range, it got buffed a little bit, but not quite enough. Cinderin will chase him down. Now Bignum also taking a lot of damage to that Mystic Blade. He's going to Remnant North. Pajkatt! Oh, Sunstrike doesn't bring down Slander. I can't believe that. I didn't think he was going to get in range, but the Death Strike will snag him. Now Nightmare onto Cinderin. Is there a TP from YOLO Warrior? There is not. Will Cinderin think to just... Oh no. He's just like, oh, he's got to be out of here, right? Do you just flare? Yeah, I guess you don't. Just assuming he got out. Meanwhile, Pajkatt's like diving tier 2s up here. Using his illusions. Yeah, Cinderin's being a little bit of a shitlord right now. Come on, Cinderin. What's the radius on the stun now? It's like 600 or something crazy, isn't it? 340. I believe that received a buff. Maybe I was incorrect. 2,700 gold. Does he go for like a Solar Crest? Or maybe just straight, yeah, BKB. So get an Ogre Club. Oh my goodness, that's half his HP. What a hero. Hookshot, nice blocking with the Force Fuse by Iron Man. This guy is a player. 537 damage. And then the Elder Titan Spirit is what's boosting that up, right? So that's pretty nice. YOLO Warrior. Looks like he's going to be opting for the Glimmer Cape. Possibly Silver Edge into, Shadow Blade into Silver Edge as well. We've been seeing a lot of Glimmer Capes from Spirit Breakers, but the mana pool, it's just brutal. I feel like you need a mango to use that thing. That just made me think about Glimmer Cape with no mana cost. Now every hero was using it, and then it made me think about Blink Dagger with mana cost. Back when it was hard to be a strength hero, it was like awful. Maybe like Sven was shit because he could use mana to blink. Classic. Do we get it? Do we get it? I forgot I said that. Thanks for the follow. Oh, that was funny. That one only appears randomly. It doesn't do that every time. So thanks for the follow there. I was so distracted. I actually missed the name, but I appreciate it. I might turn that one off. It's pretty distracting. That was really good. Sorry, Dota TV folks. That was stream. You missed that one. That startled me. I thought I was like having double playback going for a second there. Oh no, that's the no, it's a pre-recorded thing. That's not what I look like right now. Nice little Sunstrike there from Iron Man though, cleaning that one up. No, see, I'm sitting here. We're gonna be seeing what dies. See, I'm sitting here right now. That's it was from when I got an achievement and I freaked out when I was playing Splunky, and I saw it and I was like, oh, that was really funny. So, what's up, folks? What's happening now? Tower's dead. Bird's too powerful. Pajkatt illusions and birds. And these birds will just chill up here. They can do this nice little ratting maneuver, you know? They kind of chill up here, cut off some waves. He's even sending them over now. Oh, courier? If only. If only the birds were out and about. Oh man, speaking about words that I occasionally say funny. I bought these wood-fired bagels today. You guys haven't had a bagel until you've had wood-fired bagels. They come from this place in Montreal. Oh, they're so good. Oh, nice. Lolic. 2. Ah, no one else gonna be able to get one. Oh, nice. Look at them. They are busting down these trees trying to get these birds. Oh, nice. Vision from the Spirit. That is surprisingly effective. Looks like there'll be a resummon though, so doesn't mean, man, that cooldown is brutal. 160 at level 2. But yeah, shout out to all you guys out there, and holy shit. In Dota TV, there are 1,785 spectators this game, so hopefully some of you guys are at least tuning into the broadcast. Hope you're enjoying it. You know, hopefully it's not too shit. It'd be great. Come hang out, twitch.tv/modpacks. Tell me how shit it is. Give me a follow. You'll know when FPL's on, at least on Monday and Tuesdays when I am for sure casting. Actually, some exciting news. While it appears there won't be a big movement. Oh, speaking of which, Pajkatt, sign up on Bignum. He's gonna blink forward. He'll be alright. Just see what LeBron's up to back here. Sleep will miss. Oh, birds are just gonna delay, make sure Axmo can't get any sort of a 4-stat Fiends group off. That was actually pretty clutch. Mind Control might have been dead there. So you can see just this Morph like that is, he is the difference maker here. He's responsible for, like, even let's say he was the same as the Viper. He's probably like all of this lead is all right now on this Morph like. And the other time will get brought down here. It's just how she goes. Oh yeah, Nate, you're correct. That is correct. My mind immediately went into the Elder Titan. I also was thinking when I even said it, I was like, I didn't think the Spirit was close enough to it. Maybe the aura goes past it, but you're right. It's because it's pure damage these days. Has it always been pure? Probably has. But anyway, yeah, thank you. That looked like more than 537 though. But yeah, that is nice when you're up against Anti-Mage as well. So merci beaucoup. It's so funny how when you're casting, like, you just sound like a complete utter idiot. Because certain things say, like, I was watching LD in Winter, and someone built an MKB up against Spectre, and they were, like, freaking out. It was an Ember Spirit, I think. He built an MKB, and like, why did he build an MKB? Like, it's just, I don't understand the damage. It doesn't make any sense. It's no good this game. Like, la la la. And you just see the whole Twitch chat, like, Radiance mischance. But it's just, sometimes stuff just slips your mind. You're just not, you know, you're just not thinking. It's comical. So again, a nice ward here. Because of the Radiant side, they did spot it out. There's a hook shot. Oh, it's going to be on top of... Oh, man, this might be risky. I'm thinking Syndrome's probably happy that Axmo got 4-stab out of that simply because... I guess his team was fairly close by. It might have been a disaster for the Dire side. They're certainly looking to take this fight on the high ground. But the boots of travel, it will continue. Of course, having that Battle Fury and now looking towards the Chrysalis. This is Bignum's one true goal. His real concern has to be the Clockwork, but he can't afford to go for the Lincoln Sphere, or else that's the losing item. That's the let's lose a little bit slower item. He needs all this damage. He needs quick split push, and needs a remnant back to base. The second he senses danger. Did we get it? Alright, that's not supposed to play every time. Alright, I'm changing back the other one. As funny as that is. So, they'll grab the Roshan here. Oh, that was pretty funny though. Thank you for the follow there. It's been a while since we have any like a real organized fight here. The adaptive strike will come out, but it's a lot of pussyfooting. No one quite certain how they want to proceed here. the siege of the Morphling's pretty fair though. You know, he just Manta Styles, takes care of these buildings. All right, here comes the charger from YOLO Warrior. This was gonna start off using the Shadow Blade to get in there. Now the hookshot in Cinder, and it's on two. They're stuck inside. Cinder's gonna get pushed out thanks to the wave there. LeBron now taking a lot of damage. Splitter gonna hit him, Earth Splitter rather. Iron Man is so low. He's gonna TP home though. Pajkatt's still living. Cinderin still living. It's 3 versus 3 right now. Oh, Pajkatt! He's got the Aegis, but he doesn't want to give it up yet. Bird's still up. Cinderin as well, checking out some players. In the end, it's only the tower. It's got to be favorable there for the Dire side. In fact, it is by a large margin. Hefty even. So they'll be pleased about that defense. Maybe not, you know, if you're in the game and you're losing and dying, but gotta feel good that you don't lose racks to that Morphling. They'll have the Aegis for another several minutes, in fact, so there's definitely time for another. Yeah, Nate, that's what I'm talking about. The it was the rapier one. I didn't catch the end of that. Did he make the win back with the rapier? If you were watching, I had to go. I was cooking supper, but. So let's take a general look over these items. I haven't been checking out too much in a while. So we're up to Lincoln's Manta Scotty, onto Pajkatt, and then nothing else too crazy. Just the Ags, just some tank ability items there. Glimmer Cape as well. The Octarine Core is the big one, right, for Iron Man. So that's huge for high ground defense. It's so difficult to go up against that. Those cooldowns reduced. Big deal. Pajkatt getting very aggressive here. Having these birds here is so handy. Like, it means that Pajkatt can solo anybody. But other than that, it's just going to be that Daedalus will be the next big item for Bignum. Chrysalis already, of course, but needs to build that up. Yeah, LeBron's having a little bit of trouble there. Oh, they did die. Yeah, I saw him buy the Skull Basher, so it was an Abyssal Doom. That's pretty funny. Are the tides turning here? Have they hit a wall on the Radiant side? Ember Spirit is reaching that danger scenario, and Cinderin doesn't have Vision of Iron Man. Birds are trying to send. Oh, a nice hook shot there from Cinderin. Alright, that was pretty huge. Force that from Maximo. Cinderin has his own though to catch up, but he's not going to go for it. Doesn't want to go too deep, and rightfully so, as the Elder Titan was coming. Iron Man is exactly where he wants to be, though. Apparently not. It would be a nice little pincer maneuver here with the, you know, one from there, but just risk it on the high ground, rather. That way you have your buybacks. You want to be fighting there instead. Gotta make use of all that gold. Look at Pajkatt. He's acting like an illusion. Then the Lincolns pops and they're like, what? Still has that Aegis. Oh, wow. They can get Lolok here. This is huge. The Earth Splitter, he has no buyback. That's not going to be available this fight. The Meatball is not really doing too much damage. It will hit onto LeBron, though, and Pajkatt is just on top of the Bane. There's a hook shot in from Cinderin. It's going to be bogging down Bignum over here. Everyone's getting cleaned up. Iron Man's dead. Axmo's retreating to the base. Bignum as well, and that'll be one racks. There's no buybacks from Iron Man. He went for the Octarine Core mega plays, but I think that might be the game. Just too much damage from Pajkatt. They were on the verge, the cusp even, of that comeback as the hook shot. Right on a Bignum. And it's a free pickoff. So GG comes out. And well played by the Radiant side. A little bit tougher to execute lineup, I would say. But maybe it was just the fact that they had the Elder Titan that just didn't seem to like fit too well. He got decent farm, but he doesn't really provide that same lane support that you're looking for. Or even a core position. They kind of wound up like we saw in the net worth. How they ended up with like three heroes right in a row. There's no big guy doing a lot of damage. Yada yada yada. But
new game
well played.
hosted.
And it looks like there is another game hosted, so we're gonna hop right into that. It is in fact the Europe's. America's not quite up yet. Let's see who's will be playing. I'll throw up the screen there. So in between games, you can hop over the stream, twitch.tv/Moppax. Follow me on Twitter @Moppax. But I will keep casting up for you guys tonight. It's only 9:22 for me over here on the East Coast of Canada, up in Nova Scotia. So I'll catch you in the next one. Lobby's getting set up right now. All right.